You are getting 100% Jodi on Women Taking the Lead. We need to take breaks to stay productive. And as was shown in the case of my friend, we need to take breaks to maintain a stable mood and confidence in our abilities. If you find that you are pushing yourself too hard, ask yourself, what is the story you are telling yourself that is preventing you from taking a break? Hello, my name is Jodi Flynn and welcome to Women Taking the Lead, where we are all about creating blasts of inspiration to help you overcome self-doubt so you can lead with confidence, integrity, and a sense of humor. Head over to womentakingthelead.com to join the community and get the resources to support you on your leadership journey. Now, your future awaits, so let's get started. Hello there. Before we dive in, I wanted to let you know that Accomplished: How to Go From Dreaming to Doing is coming soon to Audible. I'm crossing my fingers that it will be available by September 18th because that is my 10-year anniversary of being in business. It would be something special to be able to talk about both of these events simultaneously. Stay tuned on more information about the book. This episode is dropping on the U.S. holiday of Labor Day. So if you are listening to this episode, I hope you have had a chance to take some significant downtime this weekend. And downtime is the topic of this episode of Women Taking the Lead. I recently shared an article I found on the Daily Muse titled, "Yes, You Should Still Take Time Off Work During COVID-19. Here's How to Make the Most of It," written by Regina Borsellino. The post was liked and commented across platforms, so I knew it was hitting home. I got the feeling we needed to talk more about this, so here I am. The article made a case for why you should take time off during COVID-19 for both personal and professional reasons. It also contains 6 tips to help you make the most of your time off. It's all about setting yourself up for success. Self-care lays the foundation of the work I do with my clients. Just recently, I was meeting with a new client and she was very wound up by a lot of things that were going on at work and she was near her wit's end. Our next meeting was the week after she came back from a week off, and the difference was astounding. The circumstances at work were no different, but she was able to see things from a new perspective and felt that resolving these issues was very doable. She also talked about feeling lighter and more productive. The time away had helped her to crystallize her thoughts about how to take better care of herself. That week off gave her an opportunity to stop focusing on the problems she was facing, and as a result, brand new solutions started presenting themselves to her. I want to underscore that. By intentionally putting the problems to the side and relaxing, her mind started to formulate solutions to the problems without her putting any effort into solving those problems. I also had an experience with a friend this past week that also underscored the need we have for rest. My friend has a lot going on in her life right now. She's getting pulled in many different directions and is up against some big deadlines, and there's a lot of work to be done. She texted me a week ago because her anxiety had spiked and she was in a really bad place. I did what I could to support her in the moment, but I was really worried about her for the rest of the day. When I checked back in with her that evening, she reported that she had laid down in the middle of the day to catch her breath and wound up sleeping for 2.5 hours. She slept so soundly, she woke up in the same position she fell asleep in. Her anxiety was gone, and she accepted she was going to have to take everything one step at a time and do what she could do. She called me a few days later to let me know the biggest project with the hard deadline was completed a day ahead of schedule. She's taking a break before she dives into her next project. We think we need to be a nonstop superwoman, but the fact is we need to stop periodically to take care of ourselves to be at optimal. There is a principle of diminishing returns that you'll want to be aware of. In the realm of productivity, it states that there is a point at which the same investment of resources will yield fewer results. For example, you may be able to complete 4 reports every hour. However, If you continue to work at that pace without a break, you will reach a point where you are no longer able to produce 4 reports in that hour. And if you continue, your output will continue to diminish. You will get less and less done for the same amount of time invested. We need to take breaks to stay productive. And as was shown in the case of my friend, we need to take breaks to maintain a stable mood and confidence in our abilities. If you find that you are pushing yourself too hard, ask yourself, what is the story you are telling yourself that is preventing you from taking a break? The story can take on many variations. It could be you see other people appear to be working harder than you are, so you feel like you're not doing enough. It could be that you feel you must keep working because there's no way it's all going to get done if you rest. You may be afraid that you'll lose your motivation for good if you slow down for a bit. Or you're afraid your business will tank or your job will be at risk if you don't keep going full speed. I'm not going to tell you your story is true or false. I am asking you to challenge your story to see if it's absolutely really true. And what could you gain if you took some of the pressure off yourself and allowed yourself to recover and re-energize after all the work you've put in thus far? And if you lead a team, remember, what you do sends a louder message than what you say. You may say you want your people to take breaks and fully unplug when they are on vacation, but if you don't do it, they will think that your words are only words and that you expect of them what you model. Lastly, I'm going to link in this podcast an Instagram post from a colleague of mine, Elizabeth Ross Holstrom. She is the founder of Mindful Employer and supports companies who are creating or would like to create mindful and conscious work environments. The post is a picture of cards she's created to give some ideas for what you can do to renew yourself if you are taking a break, whether it's 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or more. Check them out, and if you'd like them for yourself or your company, get in touch with Elizabeth. She is delightful. And as a last reminder, stay tuned for Accomplished: How to Go from Dreaming to Doing in Audible. Subscribe to this podcast on your favorite platform or sign up for my messages through the Women Taking the Lead website. Pretty soon you'll be able to get Accomplished in print, Kindle, and now the audio version. This book is based on my Accomplished coaching system, and the accompanying worksheets will help you develop your own personalized care plan so that you are regularly renewing your energy and doing the things that satisfy and fulfill you. As always, I hope this was of value to you, and here's to your success. Thank you all for joining me on Women Taking the Lead. And to strengthen you on your own leadership journey, I'd like to send you off with a quote from Marianne Williamson, so here goes. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Again, thank you for joining me, and here's to your success.